what was the moment that Tom made you the most annoyed?
Oh my God. When I would return punts, like I remember my rookie year, it was the freaking preseason game. It was my first punt return and there was a repunt and I ended up housing the second one. But the first one, I see Tom on the sideline and he's got a little anxiety because it's his first game from his knee. So he was like coaching me up on how to return a punt. He's like, just get upfield. Just get upfield. I'm sitting there and I'm looking at him like, fuck this guy. This guy has never done this. He does not know what I'm feeling right now. I was so annoyed with them. And then they repunted it and I housed it and I fucking slammed the ball against the thing. I was fired up and I was so annoyed with them. I was like, this guy he's never felt what it feels to when the guys are running full speed. This is new to me. I never felt it either at the time. So I was like, fuck this guy. Let me do what I got to do. He doesn't know how to run. And I was so annoyed with him.
I'll tell you mine.
What was yours?
When I was a rookie and I couldn't get outside of the defender on a flag route, which is a corner route. So you run about 10, 12 yards and you give a little stick and you break it 45 degrees and run a corner route. And the defender was always outside of me sitting at like squatting at 10 yards. And he's always says, get outside. If you have a flag route, corner route, you got to get outside of the defender or else I will never throw you the freaking ball. So I was a rookie. I was kind of like clunky. So I wasn't really that athletic as a rookie. You know, I wasn't running routes.
Tired.
So great.
We had double days and shit.
Yeah, I was tired as well. I couldn't get outside. And in practice, I didn't get outside of the guy. He's like 2-3 yards outside of me too. And I'm trying to fake him like I'm going inside and trying to get around him on the corner. And Brady just turns around in the meeting because it's on film. And he turns around and he goes, Gronk, I'm fucking done throwing you the ball. I told you 50 times to get outside. You're not getting outside. And like I got all sad. And LG Crumpler started patting my leg. And he's like, it's okay, Gronk. He doesn't mean it. And I was like, yeah, he does, LG. He means it, man. He means it. And let me tell you, this time you fucking throwing me the ball like 1,000 times after. So I knew
was right.
I knew he was all bullshit, Tom, telling me he was never going to throw me the ball again. I was literally like, but that fired me up. I was like, oh, all right, I'm going to show this guy. But that's the leadership he had. He was brutally honest.
Brutally honest.
And he would freaking get you to go to the next level. Which was crazy. He was so good at it. But I was so annoyed because I couldn't get outside the guy. I'm like, I want to be like, Tom, run the freaking route. I guarantee you can't get outside of the guy either. He's 3 yards outside of me. And then if I got outside of him, it was basically like an out route I was running because I would have to flatten it so much. So I couldn't really run the corner route.
Then you get the other responsibility of the other guy.
But he just wanted to get
because the defender in practice is playing the play.
Yeah, and he knew the play. He just wanted to get the point across.
Yeah.
Like, so it was just always in my memory. And every time I ran a route, it was kind of just like on autopilot just to get outside of the defender. So I was annoyed at that, with that situation. But, times have changed. I started running routes where I would go inside the guy and then he would still throw me the ball as well later on because he's like, all right, he proved it enough that he can do it.
Well, then you guys started throwing the back shoulder shit.
Yeah, and then we started doing all that.
I also used to get really annoyed when in meeting rooms, if he liked you, and this, I felt both of these. I felt when he liked a guy, he would like love them up, and then there'd be so like when Wes was there, I get so annoyed when I would do the exact same thing that Wes would do, and he wouldn't think it was good, and I would get so fucking annoyed with them. But I remember when Wes left, then I was that guy. There was guys trying to do what I would do. And he wouldn't, so like I would get annoyed with that so much when he would always bring up like, babe, just do it a little more like Wessie. He called him Wessie. When he called him Wessie, remember Wessie?
Mm-hmm.
I used to get so annoyed.
You want to know what I would get annoyed with him too? Is like, we're in the off season. We just ran 50 routes. It's like you and I out there only. We're dead tired. It's 90 degrees outside, middle of the summer. And he'd be like, just one more route. Because he's just throwing the ball. His arm can throw 150 passes a day. And we're running freaking 50 routes. And he'd be one more. So then we would run more. We give it our all. And we're about to throw up. It's middle of the summer. We probably are hungover. He has no clue what that's like. He used to. We
didn't get to see him, though.
And then he became lame. Yeah, he became lame for like a couple years.
Nah, he back in the day.
I guess he wasn't lame. If you're saying he's not lame, he was lame. Okay, say it, Jules.
Well, no, he was lame.
Yeah.
Like when it came to that, he was lame. But we didn't get him when he was young.
Yeah, I know. He was already 33 when I first met him.
And then
And I
when
can
like
tell
when
you
we were
this,
30,
I'm freaking lame at 33 years
Exactly.
old, compared to when I was freaking
It's all
21 to
perspective
28
now.
years old. You're right.
because when he was 23, 24, he was he was the best chugger on the team.
He was.
Like he was a dude's dude.
So back to the story, like he'd be one more, and then you would run one more route, and they'd be like one more, and then you just be like, Tom, I'm not effing running one more. I just ran 50 routes. You know, one more, bud, one more. You want to get better? One more, and then it'd be like 15 more routes, and then finally it was the last one.
And it was 50, and then you get to 75. He's like, yeah, he just wanted 75 throws.
Yeah,
He wanted 75 throws.
whatever Tom says, you do.
You got to. You got
100%.
to. I remember those days, man. That's what made us great, though.